growth. It's what we all want. It means doing what it takes, getting up every morning and making it happen. And we couldn't agree more. Because your success is our success. At Morris Bank, we're banking on you.
Hello and welcome to Around Town. I'm Elizabeth Graff. We're here today at Theatre Dublin, and behind me is the backstage door. We're going to take you inside so we can get a sneak peek at this year's Nutcracker performance and behind the scenes as they practice. Come on in. All right, now I'm here with a couple of moms who's going to give me the inside look on this. I have boys who are into sports and outdoors and fishing, and so I couldn't talk them into doing the Nutcracker. But you ladies obviously have. Tell us your names.
Kristen Kaiser.
Jessica Cowan.
Okay, tell me, who do you have in the Nutcracker?
Kendall. She's 6.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is our first year.
Really? Oh, we have a newbie. Okay, Ann.
I have Riley. She just turned 8, and this is also her first year, too.
Oh, wow. So that's really great. So I'm sure you guys have seen the Nutcracker performances.
Yes.
So when you asked your daughter, do you want to be in it this year, what'd she say?
No, she asked me.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I said, "Are you sure? Because you have to go to practice." And she said, "Yes." So here we are.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it was her idea, not mine.
Okay, so, I mean, this is a big deal. It's a big deal, big performances. And did you have any idea what you were getting into?
No, I did not. But she was very excited about it. So I thought, if she wants to do it, we'll try it one time. But I can see her doing it again. I think she's really enjoyed it. So.
Yes. Who's she playing in the play?
She's a ginger snap and a baby sheep. So
Oh, so you get to see her in 2 performances.
that's right.
That's exciting.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yay. Hi, cutie. And tell me about your daughter.
Riley, and this is her, like I said, her first year, and I actually did ask her about it, and she's having a wonderful time. We were not brave enough for our little one this time, so maybe next year we'll do both of them, but she's a sugar plum.
A sugar plum.
Sugar plum.
Come over here, Riley. Tell me about, what do you think about being able to be in the Nutcracker?
I like it because I like doing ballet.
Yeah? How long have you been doing ballet? How many years?
Just one.
Just 1 year, and you get to be in the play?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah? Are you nervous?
Mm-hmm.
Am I making you more nervous?
A little.
No way. We got a couple of girls here. Come on in here.
Come here,
This
Anna.
is this
This
yours?
is Kendall.
This is Kendall.
This is
And
our friend Anna.
Okay.
So
Anna, let me talk to you first. How old are you?
6.
6, and make sure we can see you. Yes, we can. You're 6 years old. And what are you going to do in the Nutcracker? You're going to dance, right? Yeah. I've heard a sugar snap. Are you like a snowflake or a sheep? What are you going
I'm
to
a
do?
baby lamb.
A baby lamb? How exciting.
and
A chopstick.
And a
She's a
chopstick?
chopstick.
Yeah? Do you eat with chopsticks? Is that what you do? No, tell me what the chopstick does.
You kind of dance with a chopstick.
You do? Neat. And so tell me what you think about this, Kendall.
I think that it'll be fun.
Yeah. Why do you think that?
because you get to dance a lot.
Yeah. So I hear that you guys have been having fun, but come on in here. But is it hard?
No,
Yeah, we got one that says yes and two that say no. So why do you think this is hard work?
because it gets harder because the older kids get harder work and the little ones get easier.
So you think the older you get, the harder it is? Do you want to keep doing this every year?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. And what about you two? You want to keep doing this every year? Yeah? So, okay, so hard work doesn't scare you at all? Not at all. All right. Well, that sounds exciting. And I think we have a little one over here who she might want to be in it too in a few years, right?
I would say she's 18 months old, so
Okay.
she'll start dance next year.
Now, okay, so you have an
Okay, are we
18-month-old
on TV?
and you have Kendall.
Yes.
And is it hard to balance, bringing in her to practices and you get this little one?
Not yet because she doesn't do anything yet, but next year when she starts dancing, I'm sure it will be more difficult.
Yeah.
But it's so far so good.
Yeah.
So
Ah, there she is. All right, well, good luck, everyone, including the moms. Good luck.
thank you. I think we need it.
I'm Annalise and I'm 11.
Okay.
I'm Madison and I'm 8. I'm Corinne and I'm 8.
Okay, I have another question for you before we go on. What are you doing in the Nutcracker? What can we see you do?
Okay, I'm a rat, a candy cane, and a jester.
Okay.
I'm a candy cane and a small soldier.
All right.
I am a chopstick.
A chopstick. You girls already look beautiful, but you're going to be having some really neat-looking costumes on, right? Are you excited about that?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Have you tried on your costume?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it so hard to just like try it on and then take it off again?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, do you want to do it again?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. What do you think about getting up on the stage and performing?
Shy, a little shy.
But are you going to be shy when it's time to perform?
Not really.
No. What makes you so sure you're not going to get, shy?
Because I have all the friends that are dancing around me.
That is a wonderful answer. See, you're going to have all your friends around you. You know, you're going to have loved ones who are going to be rooting for you, right?
Right.
So you're not going to be shy one bit.
No.
And you know what? Probably another reason why is because she's a performer. And performers, yeah, they're shy until it's time to perform, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
How many years have you danced?
I think since I was 3, and then I skipped a year.
Yeah. And now you're back.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I'm so excited for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's see. How long have you been a dancer?
I don't know, for about 3 or 5.
Yeah. Probably as long as you can remember, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Why did you want to be a dancer?
Because I wanted to show people that I'm a good dancer.
Yeah, and I'm sure you are.
Mhm.
Yeah. And what do you think about getting up on stage and having all these people watching you?
I'm not nervous.
It's no thing, right?
Mm-mm.
You're all right with that?
Mhm.
Yeah. Have you been in the Nutcracker before?
Yes.
Really? How many years?
5.
So many you can't even count. Right? What do you remember being in the past Nutcracker performances?
A sugar plum, a baby sheep, an angel, a candy cane, a cupcake.
Wow. How many years do you think you're going to keep on dancing?
Probably for the rest of my life.
Yeah. You're never going to hang up those shoes, are you? But you might have to because you're going to keep growing and get bigger shoes, right? Yeah. Do you think that maybe when you get older, you might even teach it?
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Well, I bet you're going to be great.
Mhm.
Okay, so last but not least, tell me, how long have you been dancing?
Well, this is actually my 3rd year.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just kind of it was just something I wanted to try, and I did it, and I'm actually pretty good at it, if I do say so myself.
Good for you, girl. You're not shy one bit, are you?
No, ma'am.
So what is it like when you get up on that stage and you're out there performing? What do you feel?
I just enjoy doing it because it's just something I've really wanted to do, and I just can express my feelings, and I can just be myself when I'm dancing, and it's really fun.
That's awesome. That's just great. And you're going to keep doing it when you get older too, right?
Oh yeah,
So I see you got this East Lawrence jacket on. What do you do at school at East Lawrence?
cheerleading.
You do. Good for you. So you take a lot of, you got to be limber to do that too, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And do you when you're out on the football field or you're cheering for the team, do you put some of your dance knowledge to work with your cheering?
Well, I guess I would because, like, it's a way of expressing your feelings too. So,
That's right. That's true. All right. Well, good luck, girls. I can't wait to see you on stage. All right. I have a couple more performers here with me. Tell me your name.
Takala Folsom,
Okay.
Peyton Ellington.
Okay. What school are you in and how old are you?
East Lawrence Middle School, and I'm 11.
Okay.
East Lawrence and 10.
Okay. Are you both in sixth grade? No? Sixth grade? Fifth grade? Okay, but you guys are buddies, right? Yeah. And you've been buddies for probably a long time, dancing together? Yeah?
Yeah, we did gymnastics together.
And gymnastics. Okay, so what are you going to be up on stage? What can we see you doing up there?
A tall soldier and a candy cane.
Okay.
Rat and a candy cane.
So you're both candy canes. Oh, well, isn't that sweet? You get it? Sweet. Okay, now I've got to ask you a few questions about these boots that you're wearing. They're obviously Nutcracker theme. Tell me about them.
Well, they're just like different parts, and some of the parts I've been, and they're really comfortable too.
They look good. I've never seen boots like this before. We've got. Who do we have? Who's that one on the front in the pink?
Butterfly,
Okay, and tell me who that is on the left.
Clara,
Clara.
and the Rat King, and that's candy for candy canes, and the Snow Queen.
That is so unique. I've never seen anything like that before. You're wearing art on your feet, right? So how long have you been a performer?
I've been doing Nutcracker for about 5 or 6 years.
Wow. So what makes you keep coming back?
It's really fun. It's fun, and it's really fun when you get to dress rehearsals and we get to go on stage and perform. And I like wearing the costumes, and it's just really fun.
Yeah, well, let's talk about these costumes. They are gorgeous, aren't they? Yeah. What's your favorite costume?
Candy cane.
Yeah. Okay, so and you are a candy cane. What about the costumes that you're seeing up on the stage?
I like the party girls
Yeah.
and the flowers and the snow queens.
Yeah, they have some really beautiful costumes. And how long have you been a performer for the Nutcracker?
6 years.
6 years. So you guys have known each other for an extremely long time, up on the stage and in gymnastics together. Yeah? You gonna keep doing it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah? All right. Well, good luck, girls.
Thank you.
All right, now I'm sitting here with Julie Wood, and Julie is in charge of volunteers. She helps, get them all together and everything, right?
Right.
And she just told me how many volunteers it takes to make the Nutcracker run smoothly. And tell everyone what that number is.
For each show, there's about 40 parent volunteers that assist in the production of the show.
That is a lot of people,
It is.
right?
We have people who usher, sell DVDs. We have people who are on the side stage that are making sure the dancers get on stage on time, make sure they have their props. If there are quick changes. We have parents in all dressing rooms. We have 4 different dressing rooms, and they're making sure that the dancers get dressed and they get to the side stage so we can get them on stage on time.
Right, and I've seen the Nutcracker performances, and there's almost never a hiccup. It's so smooth. You guys do such a good job every year.
It takes a lot to do that, a lot of volunteers,
How many of these volunteers are parents?
all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fantastic. And every one of them, they have their child up there. They watch and perform, but they're also working too.
Right. They are.
Yeah. And who do you have performing?
I have 2 dancers this year. I have Victoria Wood, She's a maid, a flower, and in the snow scene. And then the Rat King is my son, John Morris Wood.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yes. How long have your children been performing for the Nutcracker?
This is Victoria's 9th year.
Wow.
Yeah.
9 years. Okay, well, how long has the Nutcracker been?
This is the 10th year.
She's been here since almost the beginning.
Right.
Wow. And how many children do you have?
3.
And all three. Oh, this is fantastic. This is a story within itself. I could sit here for 30 minutes talking with you. And you've been volunteering for that many years too, I'm
Right.
sure.
Right.
How has it been throughout the years, year after year, coming and having, bringing your children to the performances and the practices and, I'm sure the aches and pains, not only of their muscles, but I'm sure you
Yeah.
get headaches.
She loves dance so much that she's never complained about the time spent here. So it's always been a joy. You always do that for your children, whatever they want to do.
So your oldest has been here for 9 years.
No, she's my youngest.
She's your youngest. So she got it all started? This is such a fantastic thing, to hear that you guys got 40 people volunteering.
Yeah.
And what's it like rounding them all up and everything?
It's really, it's rather easy. All the parents like to be involved. So,
That's nice.
yeah,
So when you say, I need some volunteers,
they readily accept and agree.
that's great.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for talking with me. And do you think maybe we can talk to the king, the Rat King?
We might could.
All right. Well, I think we'll do that, but we'll go to a break first, so stay with us. You're watching Around Town. Welcome back, everyone, to Around Town. I'm Elizabeth Graff, and we are behind the scenes of the Nutcracker. And I have the man himself. This is John Morris Wood, and you are the Rat King.
Yes, ma'am.
And tell me how old you are.
I'm 15.
Okay, and what school do you go to?
I go to West Lawrence High.
Okay, and tell me how you got involved in the Nutcracker.
I lost a bet with my dad.
Okay, so you got to give me more on this. So what happened?
Okay. Well, last year my sister was in the Nutcracker and we were watching it again, and we were standing up for the final applause. And my dad says, "I bet you won't be in there." And I said, "You get me a computer and I'll be in there."
Really? You go, Dad. You go. That's awesome. Good for you. So so you're the Rat King.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me what the Rat King does in the Nutcracker.
Well, he's part of the battle scene and he's a big part of trying to steal Clara.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what do you think about that?
Not too bad, honestly.
So you're in a ballet.
I guess so.
Yes, you are. You're definitely in a ballet. And so you've seen the Nutcracker year after year, right? And your sister's been in it for 9 years. Have you seen all of her performances?
Every single one.
Good for you. This is such a good brother, a good supporter, big brother, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Okay, so you get teased any?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you take it like a man, right? Yeah. What kind of things do you do at West Lawrence?
Play soccer mainly and run cross country.
Okay. So you're a man's man in a ballet. Good for you. So see, I'm talking to my son right now. He's 14, and I have an 11-year-old too, and I need to get them into something like this, don't I?
Yes, ma'am.
So it's no big deal,
Nah.
right?
Not too bad.
Okay. So what do you want to say to your friends? You're not only in the ballet, you're the Rat King, and you're on TV too. What do you want to tell your friends?
You're missing out.
That's right. That's right. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now I have Kim Hatchett with me, and we're going to talk tickets because I'm sure everybody out there is wondering, where can I get my tickets?
Well, of course, you can get tickets here at Theater Dublin. The box office is open Monday through Friday, I believe from 9 to 5. They take a lunch break. But then you can also go online and order tickets at theaterdublinga.com. Pick out your own tickets, pay for them there. You can even print them from that website, or you can have them picked up at the box office.
Well, that's great. So when people are driving around, you know, they're doing their Christmas shopping, they just come on in, they can buy your tickets. But you know what a lot of people do, they're shopping online. There you go.
Of course,
You
we
just
don't
go to the
encourage
website.
shopping online, but you can buy your theater tickets online.
Okay.
So we want you to shop at home.
So how much are the tickets?
They are $15, $20, and $25. And of course, you know, the $25 seats are up close. The $15 seats are a little further back.
Okay, and tell us when the performances are.
December 13th and 14th at 2 o'clock on Saturday and 7 o'clock on Saturday, and then at 2 o'clock on Sunday.
Okay. You see, you know, we've been going around and seeing a lot of the girls. I interviewed some of the girls. You know, they're wearing their regular practice uniforms and everything. Tell me what people are going to see when they come and their curtains open up.
Well, I have a couple of costumes here if you'd like for me to show you. We've got a Chinese.
Definitely.
This
I
is
love
one
these
of our
costumes.
chopstick costumes. A lot of our costumes are made from scratch. This is a purchase costume that just required some alterations. But this is one of our chopstick kids. And then we have, this is a Dream Pixie costume.
This is adorable.
Dream Pixies were a new part a couple of years ago, and they are in a special part of the show when Clara receives her crown from the Sugar Plum Fairy.
Wow. Okay, so some of these are bought, but some of these are hand sewn. So there's a lot of costumes. How many performers are in the Nutcracker?
We have about 100 children that are from Dublin, Lawrence, and surrounding counties. We have several children that come from Macon. We have 5 or 6 that come from Jefferson County, and we have a big group that has come from Baxley this year.
Wow.
So we're really excited to have them. And some of them are actually some of our star performers. Several of them are in this act that's going on right now. So we've got quite a variety of students that are here this year.
Yeah, and you know, the performers, they are the show, but another part of the show are the costumes, because they're so beautiful.
I can't even begin to tell you how many costumes we have. With 100 children, many of which have more than one part, we may have over 200 costumes. And then there's several children that have more than 2 parts even. There's a whole room full of costumes, 7 or 8 rolling racks full of costumes.
Wow.
So
That is a lot.
we have a lot, and they all have to be custom fitted. So there's a lot of alterations, a lot of volunteer hours that go into getting everything just right.
All right, well, I don't know about you guys, but I cannot wait to come and see the performances. Buy your tickets, you know, come on down, buy your tickets, check out the performance times and dates, pick out the one you want to come to. You know what? We're not holding you back. If you want to come to all performances.
Oh, sure. I will tell you, we expect a sellout for the Sunday matinee at 2 o'clock. So if that's a time that somebody wants to come get a ticket, they definitely need to go ahead and get it because the tickets are at a premium right now for that show.
Yes. All right. Well, you heard it here.
So come see the Nutcracker.
All right, now I'm here with Sydney Stevens, and she is a student director.
Yes, ma'am.
Tell me what is a student and director?
Well, what I did was I choreographed the chopstick kids, so I kind of get to correct them and watch over them.
Okay. So how long have you been a performer? I mean, not just the Nutcracker, but in your whole life, how long have you performed?
I started when I was 3, and then I performed when I was 4, took a break, and got back since I was 7.
Wow. So you've been, how old are you right now?
14.
That is a long time of dancing.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what makes you keep coming back? What makes you keep getting up on the stage and performing?
It's just God gave me a talent, and He lets me escape into dance and just kind of get any frustrations out.
Well, you know what? That cancels out my second question. I was going to ask if you get nervous when you're up there. Probably not, because you've got your mind. I mean, it's in the right place.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And how long have you been a performer for the Nutcracker?
That was when I started back, so 7.
So okay, so 7 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Goodness. What are you performing in the play?
This year, a Columbine doll, snow, Bo Peep, and flowers.
4.
Yes, ma'am.
That's a lot of costume changes.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's it like when you get up there and you're already in your first costume, and you just finished and you go off?
The first costume?
Yeah, and you got to go get your next one on.
There's a little bit of downtime because you have battle scene, and that takes about 15 minutes. So it's more of a chilling time, kind of. You don't have to
That's
rush to
nice.
put it on.
Okay, well that's good. So you can make sure you got it all tied right,
Yes,
all the
ma'am.
buttons are done, your hair did right. So are there any of them the costume change when you're like, oh, I gotta hurry up, I gotta get it done?
If I'm thinking correctly, from Bo Peep to flowers, and
Yeah.
then for finale, I'd have to go from flowers to Bo Peep. So
Okay, have you ever put on the wrong costume for the dance, for a performance?
I don't think so.
Good. I hope it doesn't happen now that I said that.
Yes. Knock on wood.
Right, yeah. So, okay, so you're out there and you're directing. Is this your first year?
Yes, ma'am.
How did you get involved in doing that?
One day I was walking into the theater and Miss Robin said, "Do you know the chopstick dance?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Can you teach them?" I said, "Sure," because she has 2 other groups of people on the stage, so just kind of kept her from having to do one more thing.
Wow. One day I walked in and she asked me to teach it. That's fantastic.
Yes, ma'am.
So how many other student directors are there?
I'm not really sure. I know a lot of other students do help with the little kids, and especially with angels and sugar plums and any of the smaller kids. We sit in the wings and we kind of just say, "Okay, now go here."
Oh, that's great.
So
I would talk to Robin, but she has been so busy throughout
Yes,
this
ma'am.
whole day. But I am sure that if I ask her, what's it like to be able to depend on the student directors, she's going to tell me that it's such a relief.
I would hope so. Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
And what do you feel when you know that you are such a big help for Miss Robin?
It's exciting because that's what I hope to do when I grow up, is to teach little kids, and it's so different seeing them and actually knowing, okay, this is what they need to do, and it's just a good feeling.
Well, let's talk about Robin. What's Robin's last name?
Middleton.
Middleton, and she is directing
Yes, ma'am.
the play. And what is it like having Robin direct the play?
It's good. I know sometimes during close to showtime it gets a little stressful, and recently we had kind of mixed up flowers, but we finally got it straight, and it's been good because last year we changed it. She completely changed it. Now it's just the same choreography, a little different. So
And she's watching every step that everyone is taking,
yes, ma'am.
giving helpful hints. And do you see yourself doing what she's doing down the road?
I think so. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So Sydney, you're going to be the next Miss Robin, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Well, I tell you, I'm looking forward to watching the Nutcracker. Everyone who's watching this right now, they're looking forward to it. And I appreciate you talking to me, telling me about what's going on.
Thank you for letting me talk to you.
You're welcome, and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, everyone. Well, that's all the time we have for today. And we appreciate you watching around town. Don't forget to get your tickets, watch the Nutcracker, and I'm sure you're going to love it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.